Christmas home decor can turn any space into a warm, inviting winter retreat. Imagine the soft glow of twinkle lights, the scent of pine, and pops of red and gold cheering up every corner. Why settle for last year's tired tinsel? This year, shake things up. From tiny potted trees to creative advent calendars, there are easy ways to fill your home with holiday cheer. Let's look at real ideas you can use, no matter your style or budget. Ready to bring the magic home? A mini ceramic Christmas village on your windowsill turns an ordinary room into a festive storybook. The soft glow from twinkle lights breathes life into tiny houses, making even a gloomy evening feel warm. Kids and guests can't resist peeking closer. Who knew a bit of porcelain could spark so much cheer? While these villages look magical, dust settles quickly on small surfaces. A quick weekly wipe keeps them sparkling. Want a budget tip? Mix in battery-operated candles for extra glow without extra wires. The charm lies in the details. One snow-dusted roof or a lamppost can become the highlight of your holiday scene. Red velvet bows add a punch of holiday color that's hard to ignore. Paired with pine garland, they instantly turn a plain country-style banister into a festive highlight. Imagine guests stopping mid-step, compelled to admire the contrast of deep red and fresh green. Sometimes, simple accents speak the loudest. One thing to watch out for: pine needles can shed and cause a mess, especially with live garland. Go for artificial if you want less cleanup. Secure bows with floral wire for staying power. Mixing textures like burlap ribbon or wooden ornaments can boost that rustic, homemade feel without much extra effort. A rustic wooden tray centerpiece creates instant warmth on your holiday table. Place chunky pillar candles at the center, then scatter pine cones and sprigs of greenery around them. This combo feels both welcoming and unfussy. Even a simple grocery store garland works. The natural textures invite conversation and make any meal cozier. While this look draws compliments, there are practical points to consider. Pine needles can shed, and candle wax may drip. Try battery-powered candles for safety. Swap fresh greenery with faux if you want zero cleanup. With just a few tweaks, you get all the charm without the mess. Floating glass ornaments filled with faux snow and tiny bottle brush trees bring a little magic to any space. Hanging them in windows or above tables creates instant winter cheer. These ornaments invite guests to stop and admire. They're simple to make, requiring only clear balls, artificial snow, and miniature trees. On the downside, glass ornaments need careful handling, especially with kids or pets around. Still, the effect is worth it. Try grouping several at different heights for a snowy forest scene. Want a twist? Add a sprinkle of glitter or a tiny deer figurine for extra charm. Nothing says Christmas quite like a tree dressed in red and gold. Add plaid ribbon, and suddenly your living room feels like a holiday postcard. Vintage baubles bring nostalgia and tell their own stories. Want to impress your guests? Mix glass ornaments with heirloom pieces for instant charm. Sure, this style leans traditional, but it never goes out of fashion. The downside? Sourcing authentic vintage baubles may take effort. However, thrift stores and family attics often hold hidden treasures. Don't shy away from mixing new with old. Sometimes a little imperfection adds the real magic. Small white houses and tiny green trees bring instant charm to a fireplace mantle. They evoke winter village scenes without fuss. Arrange them at varying heights for visual interest. Add battery candles inside the houses. Soft light mimics glowing windows. Guests notice the warmth and whimsy without flashy ornaments or clutter. Still, this look can feel a bit sterile if everything stays too neutral. Toss in a few red berries or a plaid ribbon for a pop of classic Christmas color. If your mantle is crowded, keep the arrangement sparse. Less truly can be more festive. Farmhouse kitchen shelves become a holiday treat with nutcrackers peeking between jars, gingerbread shapes perched beside mugs, and sprigs of greenery tucked along the edges. This arrangement brings warmth and a sprinkle of nostalgia. Anyone can pull this off with a mix of thrift finds and grocery store gingerbread. Don't overdo it. Too many decorations create clutter rather than charm. Stick with 2 or 3 nutcrackers, a plate or 2 of gingerbread, and a handful of faux pine. This keeps your shelves inviting, festive, and practical for daily use. Why not let your holiday spirit live right above your morning coffee? A modern neutral wreath featuring eucalyptus, pine, and white berries creates a subtle yet inviting entrance. This understated blend matches nearly any exterior, letting your personal style shine without overwhelming. Who says holiday spirit needs to be loud? Sometimes a gentle nod is more striking than a shout. Hanging this wreath is easy and stress-free. Choose a simple hook or ribbon, then center it on your front door. While these minimalist wreaths avoid the fuss of heavy ornaments, some might miss traditional reds and golds. However, the natural elements offer a fresher, longer-lasting look compared to classic decor. Grouping candle holders and ornaments on your coffee table instantly pulls a room together. Glass, metal, and ceramic pieces catch the light and create a cozy, inviting atmosphere. Mix heights and textures for visual interest. Add a sprig of pine or cinnamon sticks. Suddenly, your living room whispers holiday spirit. However, too many accents can look cluttered rather than chic. Stick to a color palette. Think gold, silver, or muted reds. Less is more. Rotate pieces throughout December for a fresh look each week. This way, your table stays stylish, not chaotic, and your guests will notice the thoughtful arrangement. Small potted Christmas trees with burlap bases add instant charm to any entryway. Their compact size fits narrow spaces, while the rustic burlap brings warmth. Place one beside your door or on a hallway table for a festive welcome. String mini lights or tuck in pine cones for extra cheer. That said, these little trees can dry out quickly. Water them often, but not so much you end up with muddy burlap. If you have pets, be sure they don't chew the branches. Pine needles aren't exactly a treat. A little care keeps your entryway looking merry all season. Hang a strand of wooden beads and pine cones on your wall, and suddenly your home whispers, cozy winter. This Scandinavian-inspired garland brings warmth without fuss. Gentle textures and neutral colors blend easily with existing decor. It's a simple, affordable way to add charm without clutter or over-the-top sparkle. Making one is child's play. String together wooden beads and attach pine cones with twine. Hang it along a mantle, shelf, or entryway. If you're prone to allergies, skip scented pine cones. The result feels inviting and natural, Scandinavian style at its best. Who said holiday decorating had to shout for attention? Placing festive red berry branches in a clear vase adds a splash of color without fuss. It's a quick fix for anyone who wants holiday spirit with minimal clutter. The berries pop against glass, drawing the eye. Even if you're not crafty, this setup is foolproof and low maintenance. However, some artificial berry branches might look too shiny or fake up close. If authenticity matters, try mixing in real evergreens or using matte finish branches. Set the vase on a wooden tray or sprinkle a few pine cones nearby for extra warmth. Simple touches can speak volumes. A little goes a long way. Ever seen wine glasses hanging upside down, brimming with shiny ornaments and flickering candles? This trick turns ordinary glassware into instant holiday art. It's budget-friendly and lets you repurpose glasses you already own. Plus, it adds a surprising twist guests will remember long after the party ends. But be careful. Balance is key. Not every glass is sturdy enough to hang safely, especially above young children or curious pets. Always test your setup before lighting any candles. If safety is a worry, use LED tea lights instead. This way, you get all the sparkle with zero risk of melted wax. Focusing on a minimalist Christmas tree with white ornaments and soft, warm fairy lights brings peace into your space. Why crowd your tree when a few carefully chosen decorations can create a calm, cozy feeling? This look feels modern, yet still carries nostalgia through its gentle glow and simple beauty. Such simplicity isn't for everyone. Some may miss the old tinsel madness. However, cleaning up is easier, and the tree looks tidy all season. If you're craving less clutter, stick with white baubles and warm lights. Add a neutral tree skirt, and you'll enjoy holiday cheer without chaos. A tiered tray brimming with mini reindeer, faux snow, and twinkle lights instantly adds a festive spark to your kitchen. This simple setup brings cheer without clutter. Place it near your coffee station or on the island for a cozy, inviting touch that guests and family will notice right away. Think about mixing textures. Use ceramic reindeer, cottony snow, and battery lights. That way it feels playful and layered. Just be careful. Too many decorations can look busy. Stick to a few standout pieces. Swap out the reindeer for mini trees after Christmas, and you'll stretch your decor budget even further. Knitted stockings add warmth and nostalgia. Their chunky patterns catch the eye, while the soft feel invites you to linger by the fire. Hung from a weathered mantle, they personify holiday tradition. Try mixing cable knit with bold colors for a modern twist that doesn't sacrifice that old-fashioned cheer. Of course, knitted stockings aren't perfect. They can snag or lose shape if overloaded. Stick with lightweight trinkets or treats. Replace sagging loops with sturdy ribbon. Want a fuss-free display? Use mini clothespins or twine. Sometimes the simplest solutions create the most inviting spaces. Frosted pine garland brings winter magic right into your kitchen. Winding it through open shelving is quick but makes a big difference. Accentuate the green with silver ornaments or pine cones. Suddenly, your everyday dishes look festive. Even skeptics may admit this simple touch feels both cozy and elegant. Be mindful, though. Garland can shed needles or glitter. Choose high-quality faux options to avoid constant cleanup. Secure the garland with clear hooks or twist ties for stability. This way, you enjoy the beauty without constant fuss. Isn't it amazing how a small detail can change the mood of a whole room? A green velvet sofa instantly adds rich color and a hint of luxury to your holiday setup. Throw on plaid pillows in classic reds or deep blues for that hot cocoa by the fire vibe. The contrast in textures, smooth velvet and soft plaid, keeps your living room feeling both elegant and inviting. Toss a chunky knit throw across the armrest for extra warmth and visual interest. Who wouldn't want to curl up there with a mug of something steamy? Just be ready to host, because guests may linger longer than usual. Velvet does attract pet hair, though, so keep a lint roller handy. Clusters of gold and silver candles can make your dining table look straight out of a magazine. Place them at varying heights, then weave in fresh evergreen sprigs for a pop of color and scent. The metallics reflect light, setting a cozy, festive tone. Guests notice these little touches. However, be mindful of open flames and keep greenery slightly damp to prevent drying out. Opt for unscented candles if food is the main event. No one wants their roast competing with pine and vanilla. This setup is simple, affordable, and brings instant holiday charm without fuss. Imagine your living room sideboard lined with snow globes, each one a tiny winter scene, a story under glass. These collectibles capture more than snow. They hold memories and spark conversations. Guests can't help but pick one up, shake it, and reminisce about holidays past. Displaying snow globes is simple, but placement matters. Vary the heights using stacked books or wooden boxes for a playful effect. Try grouping globes by theme, maybe frosty forests, classic Santas, or twinkling villages. Just be careful with sunlight, unless you want melted plastic or faded scenes. A DIY advent calendar using small numbered gift bags and bright red bows adds cheer to any space. This hands-on project lets you personalize each day for your family with notes, candies, or small toys. It's cost-effective and easy. Just hang the bags on a string or a branch. Kids love the daily surprise, but adults enjoy the nostalgia too. The visual impact is festive, but if you're short on time, assembling 24 bags might test your patience. Try prepping bags in batches or enlisting help from little hands to make it quicker and more fun. A festive windowsill village scene creates instant charm with minimal effort. Arrange small ceramic houses, add a sprinkle of faux snow, and tuck battery-operated tea lights inside. The glow invites admiration from both inside and out. Guests may even ask if you've hired a professional decorator. Don't worry, your secret's safe. But be mindful, too many lights can overwhelm the effect, making it look more like an airport runway than a cozy hamlet. Stick to warm, soft glows and vary building heights for a more playful, lived-in look. This simple setup brings cheer without draining your time or wallet. Stringing red ribbon across your wall creates a festive spot for Christmas cards, instantly brightening any space. Attach mini clothespins to hold cards in place. Simple, low cost, and flexible. No more cards lost in piles or cluttering counters. Guests love spotting their card displayed with care. However, this setup works best on smooth walls and might leave minor marks when removed. If you rent, opt for removable hooks. Switch up ribbon color or layout each year for a fresh look. This idea turns card clutter into cheerful holiday art without much fuss. Natural wood slice coasters bring warmth and rustic charm to any holiday table. Each piece shows off the raw edge of the wood, while the painted Christmas tree motifs add a cozy handmade touch. Guests notice these small details. Who says festive decor needs to be complicated or expensive? One downside, wood can absorb moisture if left untreated. Apply a clear sealant for extra protection. Want a fun family activity? Let everyone paint their own tree design. This simple addition sparks conversation, encourages creativity, and makes your home feel more personal during the holidays. A wreath made from cinnamon sticks and dried orange slices creates instant warmth. The spicy scent lingers, making your entrance smell like a bakery. Assembly is straightforward. Arrange sticks in a circle, wire in orange slices, and fasten with twine. Guests will notice, and you'll smile every time you pass by. However, this wreath isn't rainproof. If you hang it outside, consider covering it or keeping it on a sheltered porch. Indoors, place it near a window for sunlight to highlight the orange slices. Simple, affordable, and surprisingly charming, a true conversation starter for holiday gatherings. Wooden reindeer figurines bring a warm, nostalgic vibe to holiday decor. Their simple shapes, often hand-carved, add a hint of rustic charm that plastic decorations just can't match. Place them on a mantel or side table, and suddenly the room feels cozier, like stepping into a storybook. Surrounding these reindeer with twinkle lights amplifies their appeal. The soft glow highlights the wood's grain and creates gentle shadows, making the scene come alive after dusk. Don't overdo it. Just a strand or two keeps the look inviting, not overwhelming. Sometimes, less fuss delivers the most magic. Classic nutcracker soldiers flanking the entryway instantly set a cheerful, old-fashioned tone. These festive figures, paired with lush garland wrapped in twinkling lights, signal holiday warmth before guests even cross the threshold. Who wouldn't smile at a pair of toy soldiers standing watch, practically begging for a photo op? While nutcrackers can feel a bit traditional, they spark nostalgia and bring personality to your doorstep. For a practical touch, add battery-operated candles among the garland for nighttime charm. Just remember, if your porch faces harsh weather, choose weather-resistant decor, or you'll have soggy soldiers by Christmas Eve. Simple pine branches in white ceramic vases create a clean, inviting mood. This low-cost idea brings nature indoors without fuss. Think about it. No glitter, no tangled lights, just fresh greenery and crisp lines. It's easy to swap out the branches if they dry out or lose needles. Why go Nordic? Less clutter means less stress. These vases suit any shelf or table, and the green-white contrast feels calm yet festive. Don't have pine nearby? Use cedar or fir. For a quick upgrade, tie a raffia bow or tuck in a cinnamon stick. Red lanterns flicker beside frosted glass votives, bringing warmth to a snowy porch just as daylight fades. Their gentle light cuts through the cold, creating instant charm and comfort. It's a simple way to make guests feel welcome, even before they step inside. Why not try it this season? While these glowing accents look magical, consider safety. Always use flameless candles if wind is fierce or children are nearby. Even a single lantern can set a festive mood, and mixing sizes adds depth. Don't worry if your porch is small, cozy lighting works wonders everywhere. Bringing Christmas home decor into your space needn't mean breaking the bank or copying a glossy magazine. Try mixing a few ideas here, maybe pine cones in a rustic tray or twinkle lights on a windowsill. Which look will make your guests smile? Ready to start? Swap out a pillow, hang a simple wreath, or cluster candles for festive warmth. Small steps count. Let your home reflect holiday joy with touches that feel right to you. Happy decorating, and may your halls be extra merry.